apartment complex stalkers upset you to the point of reacting, then placing blame on you for getting angry. There are people who will stalk the living daylights out of you, and then when you react, it's your fault. You have to always be in control of how you feel towards people who are degenerates. You're going to have people in life that are going to make sure that they find a way to get in your way. There are people in life, it's just a part of life, they're going to find a way to make sure they get in your way because they see you peacefully staying out the way. They see you minding your business and you're ignoring them, not because you're ignoring them, but just because you're focused. And I'm not even going to say ignoring them. You're just not even paying attention to them because you have things you need to do. You're not ignoring anyone. Once they start to stalk you, you ignore them because it's a behavior that's unwanted. You have people acting in a way towards you that you don't want and you don't like constantly every day. And I know some people will say, you know what, that's life. Deal with it. That is life. And you do have to deal with it. But what happens when you can't deal with it anymore? Because a person is constantly trying to put some type of pressure on you because they're jealous. All right? They whatever it is they want from you, whether they want some attention, whether they want your phone number, whether they want to hold your hand, whether they want to be your friend. I don't know what the heck it is. But you'll have people who will behave towards you in a way that is unwanted. You try to talk to them about it. Hey, can you get this old, stupid, this dumb retard to leave me alone? Can you get this idiot to leave me alone? I've been asking you for the past almost the whole entire time I've been here for you to get this person to leave me alone. And you don't, and they don't do anything about it. You want to be left alone? They don't do nothing about it. Partially because they don't even know what to do about it, probably. But if they are in on it, they're not going to want to stop it. These people want to cause you trouble and place the blame on you for it. And make it your fault. Because they're just mad at you in life. They want you to get angry. And you can trust and believe that. And when you get angry, they're going to use that against you. You have to keep your cool when you deal with creeps and fools. You have to keep your cool when you deal with creeps and fools. I don't know, what does somebody expect if they constantly get in your way all the time at a specific time? Somebody's constantly always getting in your way. Then what? You're just, hi, constantly just keep getting in my way. I'm going to talk to them about it and see if we can fix it. But if not, you can just keep pissing me off. It's okay. I'll just keep dealing with it because it seems like that's the only thing I have to do. Or the only thing I can do because y'all are in power here. So I have to deal with this. If I want to stay here and live here, I got to get treated like trash. I understand. Hey, just throw me in the garbage. They want you to snap. And when you do finally snap, it's all going to be your fault. It's nothing there that's going to be in place to protect you that says, hey, even the camera, they will even lie on you. They'll even lie on you. And the one thing you think that will help you, they'll even lie and say, you know what, we saw this on camera. Well, can you show it to me? No, we can't do that. But you say you have it on camera, so why don't you? I don't know anything about that. So if it's on camera and you can't show it to me and you don't know anything about it, it's some holes in that. It's starting to sound like something's not. Okay, cool. So you don't have on camera So you have on camera, you have on camera what you say you have on camera, but you don't have on camera what I say has actually been happening to me. So you can make up something and say it's on camera, but when I ask you to say, hey, can you go check, this person's bothering me, following me around, getting in my way, purposely doing things to get on my nerves, can you check the camera for that? Nothing can be done, but you can lie. They can lie and make up some stuff and say that it's on camera, but they won't show it to you though. But they'll lie and say, yo, they got it on camera. And it is what it is. And like, it's them lying because they basically, that's what they do. They lie. They don't want you to be able to either, they don't want you to have any comfort where you stay. And that's because they don't want you to stay there, period. So once they get you to the point to where you get angry or you react or you get upset or you give them a reason to not want you to be there anymore, they're going to use that against you. But it was them purposefully the whole time trying to push you out in the first place. They do things to try to get you upset, try to get you to react, to try to push you out of a certain place. And then once you get upset and you do what's normal for a person who's been messed with for so long, you finally get upset and you lose it, then they got you. Because they don't care about what, I mean, obviously, but they're not going to care about the type of pressure that they put on you when that was the whole tactic and strategy in the first place. The whole strategy behind implementing the person who was trying to get you upset in the first place is so you would react. All the days that you did not react, you still got to give yourself credit. Because these people are purposely trying to do this. And you think because it's just little old you, man, I'm not that important. You take on the consensus, you take on the mindset, you take on the idea of everybody else. You know what? They're right. I'm not that important. Why the heck would somebody try to get me upset and ruin my life? Why would somebody try to do that to me? You overestimate, or excuse me, you underestimate. You underestimate the type of power that you actually truly have. People don't even want you to be able to do the normal things that people are supposed to do. But that's what being targeted is. That's what people don't get or understand. That's what it is. They're going to constantly do things. Some people may have to deal with something every now and then. Some people may have to deal with something once in a while. This is a constant attack on a person, just constantly. And they do it every chance they get, every day. They will do it every day, every chance they get. They'll do the same thing. And once you finally get upset, it's your fault. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can talk to them. You can try to get help. You can try to make it work. You know what? This person's being a jerk. I'm going to be proactive. Hey, you're the person that's working for you is being a jerk. You know what? Let's not even take that route. Hey, the person that's working for you is bothering me. That's why I made that video last week about, when people are bothering you, just go, try to handle it the right way. All this stuff is documented. For the most part, all this stuff is pretty much documented. Y'all, just so people know, just so I know, and just so other people know, I'm not BSing, man. I'm really about to start calling this stuff out and they and this, and it's not going to be that no more. It's about to be specifics. Cleaning lady at blank hotel. Keep getting in the way of young man trying to mind his business and go about his life. He does not want her. For whatever reason, he don't want her. What more could you, what more is it than a hello, hi, how you doing? What more is it, man? And it's like you and I already know what it is. I already know what it is, man. So it's difficult to deal with, man. And you know, I do my best, and I let a lot of stuff go. But as of recently, when you have a lot on your plate, people could see that. People could tell when a person is dealing with a lot because they stay to themselves. They got a look on their face. People know to stay away from that person and leave them alone. Even if you do approach a person and say hi to them because you didn't know. Once you talk to them and once you get up on them, you go, oh, okay, yeah, that person is dealing with something. I just leave them alone. But you have people that purposely want to try to, you have people that will try to basically get you tricked out your spot. And you won't know it until it's too late. You're like, why does this person keep doing this? They're doing it because they want you to get upset and they want you to get mad because they want to be able to get you in trouble and place the blame on you for something. They want to have something that they can use against you to try to ruin your life and to try to inconvenience you and to try to make things harder for you because things are different for you. They watch you, they see how things are working for you, and they are signaling to you that they don't want you to stay there. All their stalking, all their harassment, and you're not doing anything to them. They make up lies. They're dishonest. They don't tell the truth. They're worthless. They're losers. They're degenerates. And, you know, they're psychotic, sociopathic individuals. They don't want you. Certain people that they see, they just don't want them to have anything. You could be polite to them. You could be nice to them. You could be friendly to them. And it's like, no matter what you do, it's always going to be those certain people that just have it out for you. And that's why when you're that's why people who are targeted, they don't go around people. It's not just targeted by, you know what, these people targeted me over here, let me go over there with these other people. If it was that easy, it wouldn't be any videos like this. People would just go to a new area, go about their life, and then start new. But when you are targeted, it's something in people that causes them to mistreat you and do you worse than their worst enemy. You've done nothing to them, but you can just tell and feel that, you know, they're not too crazy about you. And that's okay. But you have to remember, you have to know that, you know what, these people are trying to use how I feel against me. They're going to keep trying to do this until I get upset and get mad and give them what they want. Sometimes it's just going to happen. This is why we have to work towards getting away from these kinds of people. And this is why when I ask y'all to support me and my channel, I really do need the support. We have to work towards getting away from people that mistreat us and just act like it's okay. It's some evil, and this is why it's evil, because in their playbook, they all look at us and they say, you know what, it's okay to treat this person however the hell we want. They don't even have to and the weird thing is they don't even have to know each other. They don't even have to know each other. They cannot know each other, and they can just link up, and because of their dislike for you or for people like you, they'll team up against you. For the sake of evil, evil people will team up against someone that they don't, they will team up against you with someone they don't even know. They'll team up against you with someone that they don't even know. And deep down inside, you know that they hate you. They smile in your face, they act like they like you, but you know they don't like you. And you know that they really have a problem with you. You try to look past it. You try to, be normal. You try to be a good person. Let me just stay out the way. Let me just ignore it. Let me just mind my business. Let me just act like it doesn't exist. And they still find a way to try to bring it to you. But that's their whole entire plan. They're going to. This is why you have to get away from them. Being around them, there is no peace. There is no not getting stalked. There is no not being able to react. You're going to possibly end up reacting sooner or later when you're around people that are jerks. When you're around people that don't like you. All right, when you're around people that want to try to find something against you. And what it is you have no flaws next to no flaws, and they don't like the fact that you don't want to interact with them. All right, it's something about them that is telling you to stay away from them, and this is why. This is why. You have a whole bunch of people that and sometimes it's a whole bunch of people. Sometimes it's just a few people. Sometimes it could be one person, or it could be like 2 or 3 people that will just be working together against a person. Just for the sake of being able to work against that person. A lot of people are looking to find someone that they can take out their life on, and that they can cause problems for, because they're trying to use that to make themselves feel better. They feel that life that life went a specific way for them, a certain way for them. It was hard for them. And most likely they made it hard for themselves. But you'll have people that will want it to go hard for you. You'll have people who will see things go easy for you because God's hand is on your life. And they see blessings poured into your life, and they're not going to like that. One little thing, it's like they'll let other people get a pass. Oh, so-and-so just got angry. Or, oh, this person just got upset. Oh, it's okay. We like him. But they will constantly harass you and bother you because they don't like you. All right, they're harassing you, and you're just supposed to take it and be okay with it. How is a person supposed to be okay with just constantly being broken down and destroyed and toyed with every single day? Sooner or later, a person's going to snap. If you keep pushing a person's buttons, sooner or later, you're going to get the result you're looking for. But see, that's the thing. That's the whole objective. It's best to not react and work your way towards getting out of there. Sooner or later, it's a possibility that you could react because the person is a piece of shit. You're dealing with people who are the lowest of the low. They're scum. You're dealing with people who are scum. They're nothing. They're not going to be anything. They never will be anything. Never were anything. Their life is over. Their life is pretty much over. Excuse the anger, but I don't like talking like that about people. But it's the truth. I don't like talking about it. I don't like talking about people like that because I don't like seeing that type of character in people. I don't like the fact that I have to deal with people who are trying to see bad things happen to me. I don't like the fact that I have to deal with people and people ignore it and people act like it doesn't exist. Oh, you know what? You just got to deal with that. You just got to take that. And there are some people who are ready to do more than snap because they have people constantly are trying to deal with them in a way that they don't see fit. So it's okay. I'm gonna keep working towards the things that I want to do in my life, and I'm gonna keep working towards being successful. So that way, one day the only people that are gonna be around me are the beautiful faces that I see taking care of my place. The beautiful maids that I have taking care of my place. That's the only faces that I'm going to see. I'm going to wake up to some beautiful maids. I'm tired of being around people that are haters and people that are people that are just spiteful and people that don't want to see you live your life. So I have to work extra hard. I have to read as much as I can and educate myself out of poverty, so that way I can get away from racists, I can get away from narcissists, I can get away from stalkers, I can get away from people that just don't like me for whatever reason. I couldn't even tell you. Because you can tell when people don't like you and people have a problem with you. It's nothing that you do. It's something that you can just tell because the energy don't lie. And it's like, you why on earth would you force yourself on somebody who has negative energy towards you? I can already see you don't like me, so I'm just going to stay away from you. I don't want anything to do with you. And then on top of that, when you keep seeing the same thing every day that you have to ignore because somebody's got something against you and they're taking it out on you, you know what? This person got a problem against me. Let me just keep ignoring it. Let me just keep ignoring it. Let me just keep ignoring it. 7 days out of the week, 7 days a week for more than 1 week, almost for a month, sooner or later, you're going to end up losing your cool over something that somebody's doing. And they know that, and they know what they're doing. And the harsh thing is, the rough thing is like people will harass you and they'll do the same thing until you leave. They'll even harass you on your way out. Police there, problem already happened, argument, fight, or whatever could have possibly happened. And they'll still just walk right on by you, still do the same thing, still implement the same strategy on your way out. It's like they got to do it just one more time. But people can be evil, and it's okay. People can be evil, and people can be evil. People can be evil in the sense of they actually can be evil, and people can be evil in the sense of they're allowed to be evil. That's totally fine. But the thing is, I can only speak for myself, but I know the people who going through this, guess what? We're going to work hard, y'all. We're going to work hard. We're going to put our haters to shame. All right, we're going to glorify God's holy name, and we're going to put our haters to fucking shame. We're going to glorify God's holy name, and we're going to put our haters to shame. We're going to put them right where they deserve to be, in the grave. We're going to kill our haters and put them in the grave because we're going to let the dead bury the dead. These people are dead to us. These people are dead to us. They're nothing. These are the people who we're going to leave behind. And one day when we're sipping champagne in a nice big old house, you're going to look back and laugh and be like, ha, 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 those degenerates. Because you are working towards something. This isn't just something that you're just thinking and you're just, you know what, one day I'm going to wake up in a big old house. You can think one day I'm going to wake up in a big old house because you're actually working towards that. You know, there are people who work towards things and they could tell you the future because they know where they're going to get. You know, these people, they sit outside my room and they hear me make these videos. That's why that one day they were outside here trying to be loud. So that way they could interrupt the video. But these people have been trying to make me, there's this woman here that cleans. This little short lady, and I'm not going to say her race because I don't want to offend any of my subscribers who are good people. This little short lady been harassing me and getting in my way for the entire time I've stayed here. I've had to calm down. I've had to pray. I've had to relax. I've had to take deep breaths, all because this woman keeps putting herself and her little cleaning cart in the way every time I'm trying to go to work. I even kicked the cart out of the way sometimes. She did it so many times. Constantly having to move the cart, walk around the cart, move the cart, all at the exact time when I'm leaving and trying to go to work. If you see somebody, oh, okay, this is this person's schedule, let me do it later, let me do it before, you got to do it at the exact time? I could understand if she had to go somewhere, if it's something she got to do, or if she does it at the same time too. She's already here. All her cleaning products are already here at this place. I'm the one that got to go somewhere at almost the same time because I'm the one leaving here to go to work. Her job is here. Who's stalking who? If I'm leaving to go to work at the same time every day and you're in my way that same time every day, who's stalking who? But no one cares about that, though. Then the only thing that matters is you can't get mad. It doesn't matter how many times they harass you. It doesn't matter how many times they get in your face. It doesn't matter how many times they get in your way to the point of you almost pushing them out the way because they're in your way so damn much. They don't care about that. Only thing that matters is you can't kill these people. You can't put hands on these people. You can't get upset. That's the name of the game. Don't react. If you do, you lose because there's no help for you. There's nothing that's going to be there in place to support you. There's nobody that's going to care unless you got a platform like mine and you got some subscribers of some people that have been through the same thing. If it wasn't for YouTube and this platform, probably I'd be screwed. You know, as far as like as far as things go. But I mean, I have God and everything. But you know, as far as being able to be blessed through people, like, you know, this is nothing but God, man. And like I said this to myself a long time. I'm like, yo, it's something about God going on with this YouTube, man. And this was before I even started my channel. Just because of all the messages people would put out and how they would hit you at a certain time when you need to hear it. I just felt, you know, I felt God had a huge thing to do with that. We all get these videos oddly when we need to see them for whatever odd reason that is. You can call it the algorithm. You can call it AI. Maybe the phones are reading your mind. But there's no coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. You get a specific message at a specific time for a specific reason. And these stalkers are trying to upset you to the point of getting angry. They want you to get angry so they can see you lose. They want you to get angry so they can walk around. Ha 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 ha! I'm having a good day for once. Ha 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 ha! My day was crap for the whole month, but now we finally got something bad to happen to that young guy over there. Ha 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 ha! He lost. Ha ha ha! We get to walk around and play like we're enjoying life, even though after he leaves, our life is still gonna suck. Ha 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 ha! These people's lives are still gonna suck after they stalk you, after they harass you, after they try to ruin your life. Their life is still going to suck. Their life is still going to be terrible. It's still going to be trash. They're still going to have the worst life ever as you continue to level up and continue to move yourself to another destination. But no matter where you go, unfortunately, in certain areas where it's people who are low vibrational and everything is low income, low vibrational, low intelligence, low education. When everything is low, when you're around a lot of people who are in a low area, there's going to be low everything, low intelligence, low peace, and you can't go blaming people. You just have to hold yourself accountable and stay patient and hold it down and work and grind until you can get yourself up out of this type of situation with these types of people. Until I get my own or until I get to a better place. Unfortunately, these areas like this, there's always going to be stalkers and there's always going to be low vibrational people in areas like this, in little places like this. So that's why I'm always reading. That's why I'm always learning. I don't complain. I may have a little rant, but I don't complain. I don't call this complaining. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing something and I see my role in it. I see the position that I play in this. If I was doing more and if I was on top of my game more, I wouldn't have to deal with this. I wouldn't be around these low vibrational pieces of crap. So I'm gonna pick up my bed and walk and bear my cross, and I'm gonna educate myself and keep learning and studying and keep working on myself and keep working on my mind, regardless of YouTube or not. I'm gonna keep working on myself and working on my mind, and turn myself into a business. And I'm gonna take the biggest dump ever on these haters, man. These people that don't want to see me grow, people that don't like to see people grow, people that don't like to see people work their way out of a situation that they stuck in. Stuck mentally, stuck physically, and stuck financially because they on something. Purposely choosing to destroy their life, and they see somebody that's in the same area as them, that ain't on the same type of time as them. Somebody that's sober, somebody that's clear-headed, somebody that's not throwing their life away. Usually people in these little small rinky-dink areas, most of them are all on drugs, throwing their life away. You can't even, man, they're so dishonest, man. They'll even try to steal from you. The one lady here, when I went to pay my rent one time, and if she did that, if she did that, she was going to be cursed for real, because she did that with the money that y'all sent me. This lady, she wrote $100 on the slip. When I paid her $400, she wrote $100 on there and thought I wasn't going to see it. I should have, and I didn't even say anything. And I noticed it, and I saw her do it. But oh no, you know what? Let me just pay my rent and shut up so I could just stay here. That piece of trailer park trash tried to steal our money. That piece of trailer park trash tried to steal the rent money that y'all sent me. And then she was going to charge my card $400, but she only wrote on the slip that I was going to have paid $100. If I didn't see that, I would have got charged $400. She would have went and took that other $300 and spent it on her drugs. She would have took that other $300 and spent it on her drugs and went and got high with the money that I was supposed to use for my rent. But luckily I saw that. But I didn't say anything because I knew if I did, I'd have gotten in trouble. They would have found a reason for me to not be able to stay here. But yo, they'll find a reason. No, if they don't want you to be somewhere, they'll still find a reason. I forgot all about that. Look at God. I was about to end this video, but look at God. Woman here that you pay the rent to tried to steal my rent money right in front of my face. I paid her $400, and we got these little yellow slips right here. It just sounds like the truth is being told. It just sound honest. You just hear the honesty in the air. We got these little yellow slips that they write the rent on. They got these little yellow slips. Let me see because I'm trying to, I don't want the address on here. They got these little yellow slips, and you see where the rent you write on there. That's what I'm paying, $400 a week. She wrote on there $100 and charged the card $400 and thought I wasn't going to see it. She was high as a kite the day she did it. Everybody's high out here on hard drugs. People walking around here like zombies. God don't want me here anyway. You paying your rent to people talking about people taking your rent money talking about need to go get some help like a smart person. Can't choose to ruin your life forever, but you have people who choose to ruin their life forever. And when you have people who choose to want to get themselves together, and when you have people who want to change their life and change their ways and do something different and make themselves into something better, you have people who are jealous because they want you to stay stuck and they want you to stay a piece of trash and stay low vibrational and ruin yourself and destroy yourself forever. Paid $400 and that piece of trash tried to charge me for 400, but only wrote down I paid 100. If I didn't see that and say anything, because I looked at it and I said, it's only $100 on here. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. How do you take 400 from somebody, but you don't see that you... No, you don't. It's no mistakes with money, honey. It's no mistakes with money, honey. You don't take 400 and mysteriously only write down $100, you damn thief. You don't take $400 and write down $100, you damn thief. So it wasn't going to be nothing good coming. Sometimes, some situations you have to realize it ain't nothing good coming from them regardless of how good you try to make it. You can do everything you're supposed to do. You can get all your ducks in a row. All the stars could fall in line. And of course, my bike just came yesterday too. Yep, of course, my bike just came yesterday too. Now they want to get weird. Of course, my bike just came yesterday too, and now they want to get weird. So it is what it is. Yeah, like I paid 400 and the lady only wrote down 100. That was just one instant. That was a sign that I should have. It's little things that you'll see throughout life that are red flags. Certain things we look past. We think things are going to be okay. And you know what? Oh, okay. Who dodged a bullet there? No, that was a red flag. Certain instances, you got to realize you didn't just dodge something, but it's also you dodged it, but that's also a sign for you to get the hell up out of there. When there's certain things that just aren't right or dishonest or are wrong, or like that instant when I saw me pay 400 and the lady only wrote down 100, that was a sign for me to get up out of here. And another sign for me to get up out of here already was that little lady, which I'm not going to say her race because I don't want to offend none of my subscribers. All right. And plus this is just not the time for it, because I don't want to place my, place how I'm feeling on a whole group of people because that's incorrect. I don't want to give those vibes out right now because that's not right. This is just one person. I'm not going to blame how I feel towards one person on a whole group of people. That's unintelligent. But this woman kept, harassing me around this place. I don't want to be harassed. I want to just be able to go about my day in a positive way. I don't want to be harassed. This isn't, and they try to peg you as someone who's got an anger problem. Oh, well, he gets mad. If you keep messing with someone, what do you think is going to happen to them? They just supposed to smile and just keep taking it? Oh, okay, it's fine. Just keep harassing me. I'm sorry. I'm the problem. Sorry for getting upset over your harassment. Excuse me for the 180th time. Can I get past you 1,033,000 times? Thank you for the 1,033,000th time. Can I get past you, please? Okay. That's what got him mad. This right here. That's why they don't want me to stay there, because of that right there. You see that? That'll have him kick you out. That'll have him kick you clean out. Get out of here! You were looking like you were homeless when you stayed here a week ago. We didn't have a problem with that. You got a haircut now. You got your bike now. You're looking cleaner now. A new shirt now. You gotta go. They'll stalk the crap out of you, and when you get upset, they'll blame you for it. Ain't nobody to talk to about it. Ain't nobody to care for you. Ain't nobody to look you out. Ain't nobody to help you, except your support system. If you are, people got the nerve to come on these comments. You a real T.I.? You a real targeted individual? What type of dumb shit is that, man? If you are a targeted individual, make sure you build yourself a support system. I don't care if it's a YouTube channel. I don't care if it's a GoFundMe, whatever it is. If you are a targeted individual, build you a support system, because you're going to need some help. You're going to need some help. These a-holes don't want us to get our start up. These a-holes, they don't want us to get our start up. They don't want us to be able to build something for ourselves. It's something about them and our energy when we start to have things work out for us. And we start to get the ball rolling and things start to go good. It's something about these demonic. There's something about these entities that they don't want us. They don't like seeing us get the ball rolling. They don't want to see us be able to get up out the situation that we're in. They constantly want to see us in harm's way or in some type of difficulty or some type of danger. They don't want to see us be able to win. So you have to create some type of support system for yourself. You have to. This, it's something that that is very important for you as somebody that's targeted by other people that for no reason just don't want to see you be successful in life. You can work as hard as you want, but as long as you're around other people, it's going to be foul play. You're going to have to work as hard as you possibly can to get to a place in life to where you work for yourself and you live around yourself and you're not around anybody. That's why most TIs, they end up getting mobile homes because they don't have to live around anyone and they can move wherever they need to. If anything, I think I may do a GoFundMe so I can get or I might take some donations or something so I can get me a small mobile home, or a car with like that I could live in, because this is getting out of hand, man. Like this will make a person snap. You can't get a startup anywhere, no matter where you move, no matter where you go. It's like no state to state, no matter where you're at. No matter where you choose to go, no matter where you choose to be, people aren't going to want to see you specifically do the things that you need to do. And it seems egotistical, it seems outlandish, it seems crazy, but there are some people that others just don't want to see get their startup. No matter how polite, no matter how kind, no matter how good of a person they could try to be, they're going to lie on you. They're going to say you got an attitude when they're the one that caused it. Oh, he gets mad. He gets angry. No one's going to be able to keep calm and keep their cool when somebody is purposefully trying to make them upset. But no one cares about that, and they're not going to take that into consideration. It's only going to be what they say, and it's going to be what they say versus what you say. They own the place. They work here. They can call the police. The police work for them. They're paying taxes to the town. Nobody's going to want to care about the person that's getting harassed. You hold no weight as far as your current situation goes with you staying at a place where the people are harassing you, blatantly showing you that, hey, we don't want your ass here. Even though we're letting you pay rent, even though, we're letting you live momentarily, we're just being covert, we're just being covert aggressive until you snap or until you just walk up out of here and just leave. Most people either snap their way out because they can't deal with the pressure, or they just leave. They say, to hell with this. This is not worth it staying here, this piece of shit place where people, this person is purposely trying to make it hard for me. And I don't see her getting in nobody else's way. I don't see her cart outside nobody else's door when they leaving to go somewhere. Only mine. When I leave to go every day, that cart is fucking there. And I gotta move this little piece of shit cart out the way every time I need to go do something that I need to do. When you're having a bad day and you don't want somebody in your face, it's hard to deal with that. So I'm angry because I'm in a bad mood and I have to deal with someone who's constantly harassing me every day. And because the one day that I'm upset over the harassment, it's my fault. Maybe I don't feel like being harassed today. Do you ever think about that? Nah, I don't think so. That never crossed. I don't think that crosses the. You know what? Maybe he don't feel like being harassed today. I'll just chill. Nah, that don't cross their mind. They want to make it harass forever. They want to make it harass forever. They want to make the harassment last forever. These people going to burn in hell, man. They going to be walking around with Hitler and the pineapples and everything you seen on Little Nicky. They going to be in hell, man. But regardless of that, or wherever they go, don't even worry about that. Just focus on becoming successful and keep reading, keep educating yourself, keep working on something that you can create to make a business for yourself, and get you a little RV home, yo. So that way you can save your money. You can invest in yourself, create a business for yourself, and not have to pay somebody that don't even want you to stay there because they don't like seeing you win. They don't like seeing you be happy. They don't like seeing you live your life in front of them because they're miserable and they're suckers. And they're sorry, sad mother. I don't care if they hear me or not, man. I'm tired of going from place to place and trying to, just trying to get my startup, trying to, function, trying to live. And it's like you take on the old adage, like, you know what? If I keep going places and I keep having the same experience, it's me. I'm doing all this work on myself. How the hell is it me? See, I'm reading books on how to stay calm, on how to not react. I could write a whole book on how to not react, and I probably should. You know what? We'll see. That doesn't sound like a bad idea, man. Cause yeah, I need to find something, man. Because I need a way to be able to get up out of this situation, man. And no matter where I stay, no matter what state, no matter what hotel, it's the same thing. People that work here getting in my way, trying to make me react. I'm not even wanting anything to do with them. Going to work, minding my business, going to the store. That's the only time I leave out of here is when I go to work or go to the store or got to get some fresh air, or I just want to be outside because nobody wants to be cooped up in a place like this all the damn time. This room is no bigger than a shed or something, or a storage closet. Who the hell wants to be in here all the time? But they're inconsiderate to certain people and only considerate to people who are like them. That's why in heaven they're not gonna have no place. Just like how they treat us down here, that's how they're gonna be treated up there. They're not gonna have no place in heaven, no say in heaven, no speak in heaven, and they're gonna have to conform. And the type of person that they're fighting to be down here on earth, the type of person that they're fighting to be, they're fighting against their good nature. They're fighting to not be good people. So because all souls return unto the Father, everybody's going to be in heaven, even these demons. It's just the thing is, it's going to be heaven because these demons are going to have to fall in line. And they're going to have to obey, and they're going to have to do everything right, and they're going to have to do everything that they're supposed to do. And if not, then I think maybe you possibly get sent someplace else. But I think, yeah, there's demons in heaven. I'm pretty sure there's the wickedness in heavenly places. Everybody's up there. But the thing is, I think when you want to be around God, you're gonna have to, they're either gonna have to be around where the wicked people are, or if it's people that are around God, they're gonna have to conform and they're gonna have to behave. And that's the one thing they hate to do. That's why they fight against us and they lie, because they don't want to behave the way that society says they should be. But society's backwards anyway, so that's mumbo jumbo. But the thing is, they're fighting against being a decent human being. They're fighting against their divinity. They're fighting against being high vibrational. They want to stay on that low frequency. Bully people, harass people, treat people like trash, get people into worse circumstances than they're already in, or so they can feel better about themselves, or get somebody to do worse than them once they start to see someone do better than them. They love that. They hate to see you do better than them, and they want to see you do worse than them. Once you start to do better than them, or start to advance, or start to move forward, that it's their utmost duty to try to knock you back a peg out of just pure hate and envy. That's why they'll attack you in the form of stalking. It's no touch torture. They want to torture you and cause you to get upset without even seeming like they're doing anything. So that way, when you try to get help, it doesn't even look like this person is bothering you. They want you to react. And when you do react, you feel like a bad person. You feel like you got anger problems. You feel like you're the one doing something wrong. You feel like you need to go get help. You see how manipulative this stuff really is? They'll have you thinking you have anger problems and that you need to go get help. The whole entire time they're gaslighting you because you're the one that's acting normal. Reaction is normal to pressure from a negative situation. What they're doing to you is adding soda to what they're doing to you is adding vinegar to baking soda and then getting upset over the bubble up. You can't add vinegar to baking soda and then when it starts to foam, get mad. Oh man, there's foam everywhere. What's going on here? Why is this foam everywhere? I'm taking this foam to jail. But that's the way society works right now. They want to take you to jail, or they want you to suffer because you reacted. Meanwhile, they're the ones mixing the vinegar and the baking soda together. If you're a baking soda, here they come just dropping vinegar. I'm gonna drop some vinegar on you. I'm gonna drop some vinegar on you. I'm gonna drop some vinegar on you. And then when it's enough vinegar to cause a chemical reaction, see, he's reacting. He's reacting. He's reacting. But here's the thing. You got to realize that there's no care. They don't care. No one cares. The whole reacting, the whole getting you to react is to get you to be in trouble, to get you into a worse circumstance, to get you out of a certain situation, to get you to lose out on something, to try to ruin something for you. So the reason why you're not reacting is to try to save yourself, save time, save money, save your opportunity, possibly save your career. All right, because people will blame you for the things that they do to you. Let's not act like that's not a thing. They'll blame you for what they do to you as a way because they lie. It's just another way of gaslighting. It's another way of manipulation. It's another way of minimization. It's another way of lying. It's another tactic that they use against you to fight. All right, people don't have to grab you and punch you and hit you to fight you. They can fight against your mind by the way they move around you in your environment. By the way, like them harassing you with no touch torture. Harassment is a form of fighting. So when they harass you, even though they're not touching you, that's a form of fighting. Harassment is fighting. It's called no touch torture. They're torturing you without even touching you. When people act like they don't know what they're doing, that's a way of them trying to minimize what the situation is. So when you try to call them out, they'll gaslight you and say, I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. They're children and they're children in adult bodies, and they don't hold themselves accountable. So you could forget people having a conscience as to where somebody's going to be considerate enough to not want to see something bad happen to you. They're not going to care. They're not going to care if something bad happens to you. If they get to see something bad happen to you, they just look at it as that's life. They like seeing bad things happen to good people. So that way they can feel better about themselves. They're low lives. They're low vibrational. They're low lives. They're low vibrational. They have no life. They're miserable. And ruining the lives of other people brings them joy. All right? Ruining the lives of other people brings them joy. Seeing other people in negative situation makes them happy. Because when you're happy and you're enjoying yourself and things are working out for you, you got to think about how mad those people are. They're not walking past you and acting like they don't see you for no reason. They're walking past you and acting like they don't see you because they're pissed off and they're mad because you're enjoying life. They're mad because it seems to them your life is better than theirs. And they know it is. And you know it is. You even walk on eggshells. You be trying not to shine too hard. You know your life is better than theirs. You know you get to enjoy more life than they do. That's why they have to try to force your life to be unenjoyable for you. This whole God's hand on your life is bigger than you think. The joy you have, the smiles, the enjoying just the small things in life and just the moments of life, They don't get to do that. If they did, they wouldn't be attacking you. These people are miserable and mad and hateful and spiteful and sorry 24/7. That's why it feels like it's their job to try to upset you and frustrate you. It literally is their job to harass you. They're getting incentives, getting paid, getting put on vacation. You caused him to do that? Oh, shit, you get a whole week off for free. That's why sometimes you don't even see them people. They got to put somebody else in place to stalk you because the other person's on vacation. They did their job. You done reacted already. They want to make it seem like it's your fault, but the whole time these people have been causing you to lose your cool, and you've been doing everything you could possibly do to stay calm. But the thing is, no one's gonna care about that. There's no accolade. There's no social merit. There's no applauding. There's no good job for not reacting today. That's just a part of life. That's your job. Their job is to bother you. Your job is to not react. That's the whole core key aspect of this thing. There's no applaud. There's no good job. There's no prize. The prize is you being able to live your life the way it was before the attack. It's literally like a battle. They say people who deal with abuse at jobs and in apartment complexes, they say it's the same thing as going to war. The same thing that happens to your mind is the same thing that happens to someone who suffered PTSD from going to war, or Vietnam, or World War II. When you're stalked and you deal with harassment from people that you live around, who constantly try to implement techniques and strategies to upset you and piss you off. I done kept my cool so many days of having to just let things just pass on by like a cloud. Just having to let negative energy just flow on by. But it's only so many days you can do that. And I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, it's only so many days that a person can let go of something before you end up getting mad. So if you have to keep letting go of something, that's a sign and a red flag that you should just leave. Because it's going to be a day to where you possibly, God forbid, do end up reacting, where you may end up causing yourself some problems because other people want that for you. It's a spell. They're programming you to get upset and get mad and ruin your life because they want to see it ruined. They want to see some bad happen to you. So what they're doing is they're coming around you with negative energy and trying to transfer it into you and project how they feel about you onto you, so that way you get mad or get upset and create an issue for yourself. And they're not going to stop until they become successful with that. That's why they do it every day. Why is this person always messing with me? Because it's a technique and a strategy they're using. They're fighting against you. It's a fight. It's a battle for your brain. They want you to react. They want you to get mad and get upset. So that way they can have something to use against you. That's what jealousy is. That's what hate is. Even though you don't have a problem with them, they have a problem with you. Trust and believe that. And they're not going to stop until they get what they want, which is them not having to see you like you want to see them. That's the crazy part. You don't even care about them. But because you won't let them use you, walk all over you, and energetically interact with you the way they want, it's closed curtains for you. So you're always going to constantly have to have some savings as someone that deals with these types of issues, and you're always going to constantly have to be prepared to be able to go someplace else. You're always going to have options, multiple options, places to work, places to stay. You're always going to always make sure you have a support system for yourself. because you don't want to end up how they want you. And they want you to be like I was the other day in the woods, sitting on the ground with nothing, feeling miserable, feeling horrible about yourself. That's what they want, even if they smile in your face, even if they let you sleep on their couch, even if they let you sleep in their bed, even if they help you, even if they smile in your face and act friendly to you. You never know when they're ready to switch up on you, or if they're actually acting like this the whole time. Or, you know, you'll have people who are wolves in sheep's clothing, and then you'll have people who you could just see who are straight up. Just, they may try to pretend to hide it, but you could just see it, because they're not that good at hiding it. And maybe you're not in a situation to where you totally need this person, so you don't have to act like it's not there. But when you're in a situation where you have to act like something is not there, just go. Because sooner or later, acting like it's not there, you'll bypass it. It'll become normal to you. You'll be dumbed down to the behavior, and you'll just accept it. Don't bypass any negative behavior because of a need for something, or because you need a person for something. Don't need people for anything. And always plan, always make sure you have a support system, and always have some funds set aside and put aside for yourself, because they don't care what happens to us. You have to care what happens to you. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you keep controlling your reactions to, you know, people that you live around, work around, whoever you're around. All right, but for those of you that are staying in certain places where the people won't just let up on you, keep being strong and don't react, because that's what they want, because they're trying to create a negative scenario for you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.